All right. I'm on hole number 2 of the Tropic Kings tournament. It is in Monday's practice round. And today is just about making sure that I'm picking the right driver and ball, and I'm putting myself in the right spot for my second shot, and then seeing what club I'm going to really need to bring for the second shot. Sometimes I'll hit a shot and then I'll come back and go, maybe I should lay that up and I'll have a better angle at it. So that's what today's whole focus is just making sure I've got the right balls and clubs for each hole. So this is a par 3 on hole number 2. Now, here's the thing on this. I don't like hitting off this pad. If I can, I'm going to bring, now it's a par 3, so normally on par 3s, we're talking about you could bring any ball, you can bring a white ball, whatever. But I'm going to start off here with a Guardian and a Titan. And the reason I'm bringing a 3 power ball is I'm trying to get my red line so that my red line is up here so that I can start off on the green. So that means in a worst case scenario, all I'm doing is taking a putt and going home and moving along. This is not a high percentage hole-in-one hole. If you're trying to bounce it over, it's not that people won't get hole-in-ones. It's not that I haven't gotten hole-in-ones. It's not that you haven't gotten hole-in-ones on this by doing either bouncing off of this and bouncing here and bouncing on if you're playing from the pro tees, or bouncing off of this pad. But if I can start off on the green, that pretty much guarantees me that I'm going to get a birdie. And this hole is going to eat a lot of people's lunch. There's going to be a whole lot more people who get par than get hole-in-one. So coming here and having a birdie is not a bad deal. But if you can, if you can get in front of this with your drive shot, so that you're starting off on the green and we're doing backspin, then we're giving ourselves a better opportunity for hole-in-one, and we're securing and we're absolutely securing the eagle, or excuse me, the birdie. So I'm going to use a big ball here and see if I can get my red line to come over. Otherwise, I will have to bounce over. But I want to go for this first. This is the safe, consistent shot, is to bring a big ball in this hole. So I'm going to come at it with a Guardian so that if I can get over, I've got enough backspin to try and bring it back to the hole. So my Guardian numbers are 1.2, 1.5, 1.8, depending on where I'm at, and I probably will be, if I can make this, it's going to be max club, so it's going to be in the 1.2 range. So let's go to golf. Let's go to Play Demic. Let's get rid of this stuff first. Let me look at my bag. And I'm going to bring a bag with a Guardian. And I'm going to bring a bag with a 3 power ball, which is Titan. And let's check that out and see if that gets me forward enough that I can start off on the green. Now, if I can't, if a 3 power ball doesn't do it, I'm not going to bring out a 4 power ball. I'm not going to waste a 4 power ball on a par 3. It just seems wrong. Those balls are too valuable. I just don't want to do that. So I'm going to bring a Titan. And let's see what kind of distance we have here. So we are right at the red line to be on with a Titan. And obviously, if you've got a higher developed Guardian, that's going to be better for you. And I'm going to go right at it and see, and really kind of try and focus on perfect to see where the ball lands. At max distance, it's 1.2, so that's a 3-4 pull. So we're just a little shy of 2 rings. Oh, anticipation, hit it great to the left. And that's a product of hitting it great to the left. I'm going to go back and watch that video and see what the deal is on it, and see if I need to add on a little bit of wind and see where exactly that landed. Because I had tons of room on the right hand side, and what I could have done is put a little bit of left hand side spin on there to bring it back towards the hole, and that would have gave me enough room that I could have hit it great to the left or the right and still been on the green. So this is why Monday is always a practice round, because I'm not worried right now. I'm not worried at all about what my score is or what I'm doing. This is purely for my notes, so that during the opening and the weekend round, and once I do decide to qualify my account, I know exactly what to expect. It's very, in my opinion, it's very important when you go to these holes to go to these holes with a game plan. Hitting it great. And even though I'm not trying to qualify today, those types of shots, you always want to practice those shots. You always want to go for them. I'm really excited about this tournament. There's a lot of good holes in this tournament. It's going to be a very tough tournament. When I say I'm looking for in this tournament a minus 13 per side, that's picking up an eagle on hole number 6 every time through. Is the minus 13 is the minimum round, because there's going to be the people at the top are going to hit that eagle both times. So this is going to be a very good tournament. There's some really good holes here that are they're not high percentage to pick up a shot. But if you've got a game plan going in, then when you get to the hole, there's no worry, there's no confusion, there's no stress about it. Hey, when I get to this hole, this is what I do, and it ends up in this spot, and I make the next hole, and just play through it. Whereas if you get to the hole and you're like, I'm not sure, it always amazes me when we get to the weekend round and there's people still trying to search out the shot. You should have practiced those holes or thought about the hole before you got there, so that there's none of that stuff going on. All right. That was hole number 2 of the Tropic Kings tournament. Thanks for watching.